Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and we're live. Sorry if this is blasting, but as you can see, we're going Legacy of Kain Ascendance. We are finally here, ladies and gentlemen. The new game's dropped. I know a little bit of the comic. It's gonna get interesting. I don't know what this game has to offer besides that it follows a lot of get welcome in. Good to see you, player. Yeah, it's gonna follow a lot of the Book of the Dead from what I've heard and what I've seen. So we'll just go in here fresh. We just finished Defiance not too long ago, so we should be able to kind of grasp of where this is supposed to fit in. C2 man, heck yeah. Yo, what up? What's going on, everybody? Alright, normal tutorial said all looks good. How's everyone doing? Alright. Let's see what this has to offer.
Where has Mobius's wretched curse cast me now? Am I doomed to drift endlessly through the mists of time?
Hey, thanks for the sub, man. Alelia. Apparently, this is like Raziel's sister. Do that with what you will.
I have done what I can to counter the Time Guardian spell, but you cannot linger here for long.
Kaisetsic, where have you brought me?
What do your senses tell you, Elele?
The stench of the Sarafan fouls the wind.
I was gonna say the Seraphin flags in camp are definitely back there. We can tell by the rough idea of what their flag has to offer. Oh, yo, I got some moves. The thirst of the eternal to endure a vampire must feed upon the blood of the living. When a foe falters on the edge of death, draw near. Oh, jeez, thanks for giving me plenty of time for that. All I saw was that you press Y.
Vampire! Hear me, brothers! To arms!
It seems your nose serves you well. Welcome to Bosgard Pass.
This feels like an arcade game. Like you would go to the arcade and it's supposed to have like the joystick and everything. I miss you too, big dog. Yeah, let's definitely get together. We'll play some like Deathblock or something like that. But have fun, don't let the man get you down.
Must your little spy shadow me at every turn?
It is my eyes, just as your amulet serves as my voice, Lady of Thornlatch.
On the genesis of the Order. Oh my god, how much is this going to be? It's just this. We are the eyes of Nosgoth, not begotten or arguably, but founded by the prophet Midur in true remembrance, from an age that woke to find the world estranged from its own recollection. We set ourselves apart to witness. To keep witness. Oh my god, I'm falling apart. You ever have just music so loud you can't do anything else? Okay. We are chronicles bound to the keeping of Nosgoth's enduring record. We have inscribed the lives of twice dead kings in the annals of bloodless wars and ashless conflagrations. We do not intervene, we observe, we accord, for truth is not immutable. It is that which may be witnessed. Oh my god, did I have like a little grab? I do. But you freaking take damage like nobody's business. Okay, shit.
Your little spies shadow me at every turn.
It is my eyes, just as your amulet serves as my voice, Lady of Thornlatch.
Okay, there's. That's right. We ain't never been on ride like this before. Come on, baby. Oh, come on, baby. Dude, you got like this kind of cancel that's clean. Oh my god. How fast is that drain? Okay. Shit.
Your little spies shadow me at every turn.
It is my eyes, just as your amulet serves as my voice, Lady of Thornlatch.
Dude, this game's probably built to be played quick. Oh, okay.
Perish in darkness, vile creature!
Fool! I am the darkness!
What you up to? Man, living life. Trying out the new Legacy of Kain game. We just ran through the whole series, so it's time to get the new game down. So that seems like a really bad spot for that. Fucking scratching my nuts, that's what. Ooh. Did you ever go to school?
Hurry and claim your vengeance, Lady of Thornlatch. I cannot constrain Mobius's curse on you much longer.
They're coming in droves, Kai.
Nice. Heck yeah,
You have
congratulations.
wings, Helene. Elevate your aspirations.
Even for your Class A, or are you just holding out for that hot oiler kid?
There must be hundreds of them. But where is my brother?
Start Monday? Heck yeah, man. Happy for you. Yeah, we should get together.
They fly
soon one of
now?
these days.
You've yet to see the heights I can reach.
see the glide, which is kind of cool. Oh, it costs. It usually does, man. It usually does. It doesn't take a lot for things to change. Is this just lore? Like, what's going on here? The Pillars of Nosgoth. Okay. The binding called Pillars, the Pillars of Nosgoth are no mere monuments, but a covenant of restraining powers raised by the ancient vampires to confine and contain the Hilden within the demon realm. Each is sustained by a dedicated guardian. The corruption of one's reverberates through all. When Ariel was slain by and Newraptor's mind undone, the taint spread unchecked, staining both the Circle of Nine and the land's entire. Thus, the pillars do not simply balance Nosgoth; they imprison what even fate struggles to contain. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. I mean, I'm still bad. I don't care where I'm at. I'm still bad.
Your skills are impressive, child. I once told you it was your brother I desired as my champion.
A pity you must settle on me.
Oh, yeah, easy. Oh, yeah. I used to have those dreams when I still worked there. Just lurking in the back of your mind. What's worse is that, like, when I was alone and I had to shut everything down, I would almost get home and then be like, oh my god, I don't know if I did, you know, if I left that valve open or not. Just have nightmares that things are gonna explode. Center endures. Balance is not dominion, but tension. Our records indicate that the Guardian does not command the pillars, rather it absorbs their contradictions. When balance falters, it is seldom though absent, but through excess of burden. Oh my god, is there... I was just gonna try to turn the music up a little bit. It sounded great when I was testing everything, but it is really loud. This is alarming, and none of the games has been this crazy for your blood drain.
Please. Don't.
I do like how fast it is.
Water.
It is different.
Just a drop of water. Is anyone out there? Please, help me. Stay back.
Is there anyone out there? Please, help me! Please, don't leave me here! No!
What the heck is that? What is this game, dog? What is this game? Okay, we're gonna have to.
Done with it.
The unfixed subject. Okay, so I think the wall like tingles a little bit. I don't know. It had like a shimmer kind of thing going on. Within the fog-choked forest near Thornlodge, we have recorded a solitary figure whose nature resists classification. Accounts describe it being not wholly mortal, marked by exile and sundered identity, oft attended by ravens that answer to him as if bound by shared intent. He speaks with arcane knowledge and deep understanding, yet displays conflict, as though his thoughts were drawn from more than one source. Those few who encounter him report distortions of memory and time. Whether this proceeds from the forest, the man, or proximity to both remains unclear. We mark him neither architect nor warden, but a symptom, leaving it unresolved. Oh, yeah.
Is there anyone out there? Please, help me! Kill me and be done with it!
Yeah, you see what I mean? Where it's supposed to... It just has this thing.
Is there anyone out there? Please, help me!
Green triangle.
No!
Water.
Okay, we're getting some groove now, people. We're getting some groove now. Down.
Kill me and be done with it.
The terrible thing is that you have to recollect everything. If it wasn't like that, it probably would be a little nicer.
Kill me and be done with it! No.
Okay, what's going on, big dog? First track, yeah. Didn't even need a look. Oh, we're moving.
Please, don't leave me here. No.
No!
Sounds good, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Hunger Shroud Charm extends the fleeting calm for the hunger rises.
Water! No!
The memory of its frailty. Guardian of Mind is charged with perception and remembrance, though truth is either in Nosgoth proves treacherous. Memory bends beneath belief as readily as beneath fact. We observe that present insight often precedes error rather than forestalling it. Yes. So these are going to be the little bits of lore that I gotta find. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. But these, that's why these tests fall.
I cannot hold back Mobius's curse much longer. When my strength fails, you'll be torn away from here, Lilith.
Where will I end up this time?
Who can say? 1,000 years into the past? Or yesterday morning? Mobius's machinations rest on the life of your brother. The Time Guardian will do everything in his power to keep you from influencing it.
I don't want to influence his life, Kai. I want to end it.
Always chasing the shadow of revenge.
The sooner my goal is achieved, the sooner I can fulfill my obligation to you.
Your brother is a powerful Sarafan Inquisitor now. He and his warriors have never seen defeat.
Cease this prattle and let me focus.
Will you taste my blood, vampire?
I've no taste for weakness.
Snap. Okay, maybe we should hold on. Let's try to block.
Show yourself, creature, that I may remember your face before I ruin it. Lilith, this cannot be. You live.
By the blood of Janos Audron, dear brother, you shall pay for Matthias's death! This is for my beloved. This is for Matthias!
I am overcome. I know not when or where you will find yourself next, Lady of Thornlodge. But rest assured, I will locate you again.
No!
My sister Lilith lives. Impossible.
Did she vanish into the ether? What in Nosgoth's name did we just witness?
The work of Janos Audron. She invoked his name. His foul sorcery protects his brood. But it will not spare him from my wrath.
What are your orders, Raziel?
We ride for the keep of Janos Audron. It is time to still his sinister pulse. It's gone beneath the ice.
I've never seen such a creature. A blue demon cast into flesh.
Yet it led us to Janos Audron's very threshold. Might it be an ally?
Friend or foe, demon or wraith, it changes nothing. Audron's lair is inaccessible. The Brotherhood have tried and failed to access it. The fortress is sealed from below. By the pillars!
Look there!
The creature's done our work for us. The vampire's walls are sundered.
Janos Audron's doom is upon him!
Now, brothers, we strike!
Okay, let me just say, Raziel sounds amazing. You can definitely tell he's a little older. But the fact that we're now seeing the events that surprised us all is very cool. Vampires once fallen will rise again unless plunged in flame.
Bleed freely, Sarafan. Soon there'll be nothing left of you but a stain on the ice.
Better to spill my blood in battle than to let your cursed kind defile it.
Interesting.
In Janos' name, we shall drink deep of your zealotry.
Yeah, this is very arcadey, but I think it's like one of the first games these guys made. Of watched boundaries. The division twixt realms persist only so long as they are kept. The Guardian of Dimension tends separations unseen by most, yet breached by many. When the pillars weakens, the world does not shatter outright, but begins to overlap, quietly, furiously. Gosh.
The father of vampires hides in these cursed walls. Tonight, his blight ends.
Praise the Saravan corruption.
Oh, and now all the chalices are there. These are the shadow people that we fought. And these are the stairs that we summoned. That's so cool. That's a nice little detail.
The blue one was worthy. You are lost.
They say Janos Audron's eyes shine like burning coals. He can see your soul laid bare.
Stories to frighten children. If the beast had such power, why would he cower here like a rat in the rocks?
Janos has held these lands in terror for centuries. They call him the Devil of Ustenheim for a reason.
The villagers whisper tales of shadow wings and fangs at their throats.
It's not just whispers. I've seen the aftermath. Homes left empty, blood scrawled across walls. They say he drains not just the body, but also the spirit.
Then we'd best make certain his foul soul goes no further than the end of our swords. Do you truly believe this will end it? The plague, the bloodline, all of it?
Malik says this devil's death is the key. His death will break their hold on this world.
Then let's see this done. For the Circle. For the souls he's stolen. For Nosgoth!
For a Lilith!
So just tweaking it down a little bit.
They say Janos Audrin's heart is the source of their corruption. Carve it out, and the plague dies with him. The father of vampires hides in these cursed walls. Tonight, his blight ends.
Gosh, you gotta do it all at once. I guess I haven't been seeing many saving spots.
The blue one was worthy. You are lost.
They say Janos Audrin's heart is the source of their corruption. Carve it out, and the plague dies with him.
Mobius knew this day would come. His sight pierces the past and future alike.
And in his wisdom, he shaped our crusade, guided the Sarafan Order's righteous hand against this plague. If Mobius says this staff will defeat Janos Audrin, well, I believe him.
He doesn't lend his treasures lightly. This staff is no mere trinket. It's said to cripple vampires, to leave them writhing like maggots in the dirt.
A fitting end for Janos Audrin.
And once he lies dead at our feet, we must claim his blade, as Mobius commanded. That weapon must not fall into the wrong hands again.
I had mourned her for 15 years, believed her dead, claimed by the same fate that consumed our parents. Yet now, impossibly she lives, corrupted by the very evil I swore to destroy. A Lilith, my sister, a vampire. Her wings, just like Janos Audrin's. He perverted her after his own image. The sister I knew, buried beneath corruption. But why does she hate me so fiercely? I think of that night often. Thornlatch's rooftops swallowed by flames, smoke curling into the sky, the air thick with the stench of blood and ash. The screams fading as the village lay in ruin from the vampire raid. I remember finding her at the swamp's edge, her lover Matthias at her side, his fangs buried in her right hand as he fed. He'd been turned, another soul claimed by this wretched plague. I thought I could save her, if not from death, then from the curse. I had no choice. When I struck Matthias down, When my blade claimed his head and her hand with it, I prayed the infection would die with him. I had hoped, desperately, that severing the limb would spare her. But she cursed me for it, screamed at me to leave her to die with him. And so I did. The Seraphim drums carried me from that place. I told myself I was chasing vengeance. But part of me knew I was running from her screams, from the guilt that threatened to break me. If I can kill Janos, perhaps I can free her. Perhaps what's left of my sister still lingers beneath that curse.
Conflict is commonly mistaken for simple violence, yet our annals attest that conflict governs opposition and change. The Guardian's percent forestalls stagnation. Where conflict ebbs, decay often follows beneath semblance of peace. Hey, finally.
Look sharp, gentlemen. These sorcerers spit death from afar.
You bring ruin. How do we protect this sanctum?
Janos Audron, step away from the sword. It will not save you. Your final hour dwindles to its last few grains of sand. Seraphim justice has found you, and human righteousness will have its victory.
You must save yourself, Raziel.
Janos, no! Save myself? It is you who needs saving, vampire.
I was not speaking to you, Inquisitor. The Raziel I know is no longer with us.
Ha! That creature shares my name? How ironic. One Raziel leads us to you, the other Raziel ensures your end.
Perhaps one day you will understand the truth. That all of Nosgoth's children are connected. Even you cannot sever those ties with the blade. What loss will finally break your pride?
The only loss here will be yours. Come, brothers!
See the staff of Mobius, and understand your fate, devil!
For the people of Nosgoth! For the glory of the Seraphim! For the sister who was stolen from me!
That was a tough one. Okay. Don't get greedy. I'm getting greedy.
See the staff of Mobius, and understand your fate, devil!
For the people of Nosgoth! For the glory of the Sarafan! For the sister who was stolen from me!
I think I'm doing a little too much. Here we go, here we go.
See the staff of Mobius, and understand your fate, devil!
For the people of Nosgoth! For the glory of the Sarafan! For the sister who was stolen from me!
We are getting better, though. That's an important thing.
See the staff of Mobius, and understand your fate, devil!
For the people of Nosgoth! For the glory of the Sarafan! For the sister who was stolen from me!
I was about to choke.
You believe as the others do, that my bloodline dies with me? We are not so frail, human. You fear what you don't understand, and you despise what you fear.
Do not flatter yourself, vampire. I neither fear nor despise you. All you are to me is a bitter seed from which grew nothing but rot and death. I pity you, If that black thing beating inside your chest is the instrument of Nosgoth's salvation, then so be it. Hold him!
Look at his black heart! How it still beats!
The fiend intends to bury us alive! Raziel, we must get out of here!
Remember the sword!
Your reverence is noted, but this task is beneath you, Eleleth. Your purpose lies elsewhere. This mission is not a good use of your time.
What is the time, Kai? I smell Sarafan, but this is not the camp where I fought Raziel.
That was days ago by the flow of linear time.
I feel I've been absent for 1,000 years. Damn Mobius and his curse!
The Time Guardian is clever. He would not have you disrupt the path he requires of your brother.
His only concern is Raziel.
Yes, and your attempt to kill Raziel has set your brother on a course of vengeance against Janos Odron.
He would not dare attack the Hallowed Father.
He would. He will. He has.
Where is he now?
I suppose that is for you to discover.
There! The wretch who fell so many of our brothers. Take my right hand if you will, creature! I will learn to fight with my left! Take my right hand if you will, creature! I will learn to fight with my left! My hand! My hand!
Bring me Raziel. I will not ask again.
He cut off my hand!
Kill me and be done with it. Your bird will never leave me alone, will it?
He has watched you longer than you know, child. He is my oldest and most faithful servant. His eyes keep you alive, especially when you wander from the path you swore to walk. You should take comfort in his presence.
The only comfort left to me is the fight against the Sarafan.
Okay, I just... Gosh. Fall like a bag of rocks. I didn't check the rest of this side. Maybe I did.
Why do you cut off their right hands, child?
To send a message.
And what is this message?
That killing Janos Audron changes nothing.
And that a sister's memory is very long? Raziel did, after all, cut off your right hand.
I wish to deliver my brother a message written in blood.
Water! Just a drop of water! No! No!
On the woods of Cambion. In the Cambion woods, trees have ring numbered not in years, but in repetitions. When the accursed time streamer was invoked therein, his dominion, he did not subdue the forest rhythm, but interlaced with it. Hindering a status within time, neither advanced nor unraveled. We, the eyes, judged this no true paradox, but a concurrence, two temporal authorities agreeing to imprison a moment, like an insect in amber, that the domain remains sealed even in its evoker, argues for a binding presence within the wood, sustaining that equilibrium. Interesting.
Please, don't leave me here!
I don't think they're glowing like how they used to. I'm just guessing at this point. Oh gosh.
leave me here! No!
Oh my gosh. Jesus.
Is there anyone out there?
The lingering force. Energy binds deed to consequence. Guardian channels powers to sustain both genesis and ruin. When disturbed, such force does not perish, it abides and continues undirected.
She cut off my hand! cut off my hand!
Damn right, brother. Look at that hand go.
Still walking into danger like a child chasing fire. You are making grave mistakes, Lady of Thornlodge.
You're a fine one to speak of mistakes, Kai. You whose errors caused his very soul to be split in twain, with your human half left to rot in the demon realm unless I can somehow rescue it.
Yet here you are, still ignoring the mission you swore to fulfill. I healed your hand, Elena. Gave you wings. Gave you power. Because of me, you walk now with Hilden blood. Hilden magic remade you.
I'll see to your mission, but only after I repay Raziel for the wrongs he has inflicted upon me. Matthias must be avenged.
Your ambitions go far beyond revenge for a slain lover. You seek to undo time itself, to restore the vampire Raziel took from you. Do not seek to erase mistakes. Focus on repairing their consequences.
One way or the other, I will overcome the curse of Mobius and make the Time Guardian grant me a path back to save Matthias. Then I swear to fulfill my obligation to you.
Matthias was always meant to die those many years ago. Turned into a vampire so Raziel would kill him and wound you. That moment anchors Raziel's path. Mobius would never allow you to undo it.
Yet I must attempt it. I will find a way. Everything in my being tells me there are other possibilities.
You desire the heart of darkness.
How can I desire something unknown to me?
Every vampire who ever dreamed of things impossible has unknowingly sent prayer and a plea to the heart of darkness. It alone could grant your wish, but fate does not intend it for you.
We shall see. Where is this heart? In whose chest does it beat?
Janos Odron. But Raziel has torn it from him.
How is it my brother continues to murder hope after hope? If Raziel removed the heart, then he knows where it is.
Oh gosh. This is kind of cool. Oh god. No, you can't see anything.
He cut off my hand!
Okay, what are we really doing here, Quit? Uncertain passages. States govern transition more than destinations. The Guardian oversees the crossing between life, death, and that which bides both.
I am weakening again, child. The Time Guardian's curse is reasserting itself.
Keep me here as long as you can, Kai.
Listen closely. I cannot say where you will end up when this curse overwhelms me, but it's clear you won't let this go until you've chased this obsession down. If you cannot find Raziel or the Heart of Darkness, then seek out Kain.
Kain? You expect me to go to him? He butchered my parents, Kai! I would sooner embrace the pyre than kneel before that monster! What could he possibly offer to help me save Matthias?
More than you think.
This is madness. Kain is a tyrant. You would send me into his lair and call it wisdom?
Spare me your theories. I know what he is and what he's done. But he walks closer to the truth you seek than any other in Nosgoth, and you won't stop until you tear this wound open. So do it quickly, and survive it.
And if I don't?
Then you die. But if you live, perhaps you'll finally return to what matters.
He cut off my hand!
From the Seraphim Stronghold. The Seraphim Stronghold yet stands in memory and stone as a sanctified engine of purpose or pursuit. It serves as the Seraphim seat and chapel, and beneath it, history burrows in catacombs already infested by the Time Streamer. Even when abandoned, such a place does not become inert. It teaches men to worship violence. The stronghold is not merely a fortress, but a mold, and even those who never wore its sigils are shaped by its form.
My time is short, mortal. Where is Raziel?
He and our best warriors are on a mission to bring an end to the war, and you The time of the vampire is no more!
Time is subjective.
It certainly is. I'm sorry, child. The curse overwhelms me at last.
No! Not yet!
Raziel's demise.
Salvation rides a swift steed.
What happened here?
We were beset. A vampire.
A single vampire wreaked such carnage?
It was the fiend from Bosgard Pass. The Winged Devil.
The Winged Devil is dead. Take courage. Raziel, cut out his heart!
Right ahead, brothers. Make sure the stronghold is secure. Where is she now?
I know not. She disappeared into a sudden mist, but not before maiming so many. She had but 2 words on her lips as she cut off our right hands.
Speak them.
One was Raziel. The other was revenge.
What have I done wrong? Audrin's progeny still thrives.
Look, Raziel! Do you see it? Death. Death is coming for me. Behold, its ashes skin. My time expires.
The Blue Demon. Janos Audrin had the wisdom to save you from me, but you rushed to abandon that pardon? Is this why you give chase, Blue Demon? Do you presume to take my prize? Very well. Come and claim the Black Heart if you dare.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. There, let's rock. Oh gosh. My God.
To arms, brothers! The Blue Demon is at our doorstep. Let all who can still wield a sword answer your duty.
And the classic murals. That's
Come to take your revenge, demon! Back to hell with you!
Duration measured. Time resists a final definition. The Guardian does not rule time's passage, but is aligned with its pressure. Those who seek dominion over it are often recorded as catalysms than as authors. On the time streamer. Mobius is chosen guardian of time, yet he is no stout custodian, as he is a meddler and a manipulator. He fashions devices that deliver men into history like arrows, then stands aside while they mistake their inevitable arc for choice. Our records attest that his counsel and contrivances ensnare both pauper and prince, and that his guidance once kindled a genocide of vampire kind after the slaying of William the Just. He expectates as he were a servant of destiny, but his mastery is detected on too many outcomes to be called mere witness.
Have you come to reclaim the monster's black heart? You'll have to get through us first.
Alright, so this is the moment where Raphael is ripping through everybody. God. The wraith that walks. From abyssal depths returns a thing that should have perished, mutilated and recast into the devourer of souls. This specter, who was sent forth under a benefactor's whispered purpose, this ghoul's hunger is no longer mere blood, but human essence, which fuels its zeal. His unyielding persistence marks a failure of ending to end an interminable halt to the natural order. This wraith's presence is not merely revenge made animated. I don't even know. Animate, but a new category of being born, where punishment and necessary converge. Thus does Nosgoth learn that death, once disturbed, does not simply break; it adapts and becomes something worse.
Get back to the pit you crawled from, demon!
Oh, for the love of God. Unending that fail to end. Death is commonly misjudged as a terminus. The eyes observe its function as passage, not destination. The guardian of death is charged not with slaying, but with ensuring that life does not persist unlawfully. Many of Nosgoth's greatest aberrations arise not from death itself, but from its failure to conclude its appropriate work.
Lord Mobius, I see Tyrell has returned your staff. It served its purpose well, but a new creature assaults us now. It wields a fiery blade unlike any I've seen.
A curious thing, is it not? It slinks between worlds, neither living nor truly dead. A remnant of some cursed fate, best left unspoken.
It fights with purpose.
It is driven by vengeance, Raziel. That creature was once a vampire, bound by the ancient hatred against the very order you serve.
We first encountered it near the cliffs. We gave chase, keeping our distance. And at the end of its path, we found Janos Audron.
How fitting. The creature that now hunts you led you on your most sacred kill. Fate delights in such cruel symmetry.
Perhaps fate has miscalculated. I do not fall so easily.
Your courage serves you well, but steel yourself. Your brothers lie slain, and the storm draws near. Now, give me my prize.
I cut it from the winged devil's chest myself.
You have done well, Raziel. I am pleased.
So, Vampire, here we are. You've destroyed my brethren, and now you've come for me. You'll find I'm not such easy prey. I don't want to kill you, but I will if I must. Return the heart to me, and we can end this now. So, you've come to avenge that filthy parasite and reclaim his foul heart. You're a righteous fiend, aren't you? Apparently I am. No, Vampire, this is where it ends. But you won't be leaving this room. Now, let's finish this. I'll make it mercifully quick. As you did for Janos. No, that beast had eluded us for far too long. It would have been a great shame to end him too quickly. It's ironic, really. The great Janos Audron turned out to be no challenge at all, thanks to you. Did you hear his cowardly screams when I tore that black heart out of his carcass? Your time's up, Butcher. Justice has come. I renounce you.
I wonder what happens if you win.
Ever vigilant, Raven. Your gaze never strays far. It's done. Raziel is gone. And the Heart of Darkness, lost to time.
Perhaps now you can unshackle yourself from this folly, and return to the path we began together.
Not while there's still a whisper of hope. You said Kain might hold the key, that his knowledge could guide me. Then that is where I go next. Where have you cast me now, Kai? Does Kain exist in this sliver of history?
I did not guide you to this place, child. You were drawn here by threads beyond my reach. But the path is not unfamiliar. You have been here before. This is a Nosgoth cleansed of vampires. The Sarafan are no more. Your brother is long dead. The humans hold dominion now. And Kain endures, a god among mortals.
Tell me where he broods.
To the west, seek the pillars.
Something here feels different, Kai.
You are perceptive as ever. Yes, child, you are unbound.
Unbound?
Mobius is dead, and with his death, the curse that yoked your soul to his will has unraveled.
Mobius is dead? Then I am free?
Yes, free.
How? How did this come to pass?
It was Kain. He slayed the Time Streamer, and in that act, the weave of your torment came undone. By the ticking of mortal clocks, Mobius fell centuries past. But you, adrift in the recursive churn of fate, feel the breaking only now. The endlessness of Mobius's time prison has cast you between the shattered epochs of Nosgoth for millennia. Perhaps you should offer Kain your gratitude for ending this. His ego may find such flattery agreeable.
Gratitude? No. I may be cut from Mobius's strings, but that does not make the blade my ally. Kain now remains my only chance to reach Matthias. Should he refuse me?
And if he does?
Then I will kill him.
Kain does not succumb to death, child. He bestows it. Proceed carefully.
Not since the age of Janus Audron have winged vampires walked this land. Strange. A remnant of Vorador's cabal, perhaps. My curiosity has granted you a reprieve from death. For now. Approach.
I have come seeking a favor.
A favor? How tedious. You tread dangerous ground with your presumption.
Not presumption, Lord Kain. Desperation.
What is the source of this desperation?
The desire to right a wrong.
Swords and teeth are sufficient enough for that.
It is said you have the power to weave time's tapestry according to your whims.
I'm not Mobius. The threads of fate are delicate, but go on, I'm intrigued. For the moment.
Long ago, a Sarafan killed my lover. I would see him restored.
You would do better to find a new, less pathetic paramour.
I did not come seeking your counsel on matters of the heart.
No, you seek a paradox. That is no small matter. Yet you speak as though you understand the dangers. Tell me, did Vorador send you here? Did he tell you what befell him the first time I dared to re-stitch time's threads?
Let him believe you are one of Vorador's. He won't trust you otherwise.
Yes, Vorador told me.
Did he now? And a rare trust? Was your comprehension of his words just as uncommon?
I understood enough to seek you out.
You've earned a sliver more of my patience. You call time a tapestry. If that is so, then the loom insists on its own great design.
The loom will come along to my way of thinking. Teach me about paradoxes, Kain.
What would you give me in exchange?
Isn't my gratitude enough?
Only fools accept thanks as payment.
Tell him of the tomb of the Sarafan, where your brother lies in eternal slumber. Reveal its location. Plant the seed that he might raise Raziel and the others there to reforge the fallen Sarafan as his servants. Let Nosgoth see that even the hallowed dead bend the knee to Kain.
Why?
It will be a spectacle of his supremacy, and for you, another chance at vengeance.
Do you truly believe he will accept such a bargain?
There is but one way to know.
I will tell you the location of a tomb where Sarafan Inquisitors lie.
What use to me are dust and bones?
Resurrected, they will make powerful servants and magnificent symbols of your strength. Even the mightiest of the Sarafan are subject to your will.
Curious. Tell me then, where is this tomb?
Hiding in plain sight. Surely you have seen it, yet you deemed the interred dead of little consequence. To find it, journey west beyond the pillars, toward the Lake of Tears. Within the canyons, cut into the walls of the cliffs, you'll find the sepulchre. There, your new servants wait.
An intriguing vision. Perhaps I will pursue it.
Now, to your end of this bargain.
You're a persistent one, aren't you? Very well. A paradox is not something I can simply tell you. To grasp its true nature, the threads that both bind time and unravel it, you must first prove yourself worthy. Do you even understand the ground beneath you? The history etched into Nosgoth's bones? So, the spectre stirs from her vigil. I did not summon you, Ariel.
No, Kain. You summon no one. You command or you destroy. But not today. I felt her presence. This one, she trembles the very marrow of Nosgoth. Child, all emerge from their mother's womb carrying the twin scents of promise and failure. It is not often long before one odor predominates. You remain indeterminate, and this has intrigued me. So let us test the weight of your purpose. Let us play a game, you and I. Each of these pillars once bore a guardian, until the circle was shattered. Answer my riddles, and with each truth, I shall tell you what became of them.
Play her game. See where it leads. I'll remain close should the need arise.
Odd. Another voice speaks through your talisman, yet I hear only the echo, not the words. If we are to proceed, it must fall silent.
I understand. Be still, Kai. I'll call for you when this is done.
As you will. Good luck, Lady of Thornlatch.
The first to fall, his love defiled, logic forsaken in fury wild. Where thought is weapon and madness reigns, what pillar bears the mentalist's chains?
Well, it was mind.
Naprapta, my beloved, guardian of the mind pillar. When I was slain, grief shattered his mind, and madness followed. At the first hint of gain, Kain took Naprapta's head without hesitation, quick to kill, as always. The mentalist was the first to fall, and he did not fall alone. She tore the veil twixt realms unseen, let demons walk where men had been. where space distorts and forms betray. What pillar warps the world this way?
Oh god, I think it was Dimension.
Azimuth, guardian of dimension. She opened the veil and welcomed demons into Nosgoth's heart. Kain chose her as his serpentine blade's first taste. One merciless strike, nothing more. To him, her death was merely a step on his path.
Okay, so it was demons from the demon dimension. I thought a lot of them looked very familiar as we went on with the series.
A knight in chains, his oath betrayed, in fire and steel his penance paid. Where battle burns and peace must bend, what pillar wills the war to end? Malak the Damned, once the guardian of conflict, bound by oath and fire. Cursed by Mortanius for an ancient failure. Now his soul is chained to his armor, enslaved for eternity. He wore the wild, a beast in thought. By root and flame his power wrought. Where verdant life and death entwine, what pillar binds this worldly line? Bane, guardian of nature, a force of wilderness and fury. Twisted by Naprapta's insanity, he became something monstrous. Kain called Bane like a rabid beast, as though death were his cure for everything. The mirror cracked, yet none could see the binding thread of destiny. Undying choice, immortal shame. Which pillar holds the world in frame? Balance, my own pillar, my purpose. Stolen from me the moment Mobius set his plan in motion, and Kain refused the sacrifice. He was offered a choice. One life for all of Nosgoth. Kain chose himself.
She said the thing.
She burned with light no flesh could keep. A waking storm that would not sleep. Where power coils and sparks take form. Which pillar births both life and storm?
You spend me to seek me, in dream or in wake. A hunger that stirs with each move that you make. I rise like a flame, I fall like a sigh, and burn in your stride as the moments pass by. The meek call it waste when your aim draws their ire, but what do they know of purpose or fire?
Jejul. She was ill-suited for the burden she bore. Corrupted like the rest, then struck down by Kain, of course. He never considered what it meant to slay, only that it was necessary to his mission. He spoke of fate with serpent tongue, a future sold, a past undone, where ages twist and truths are lies. Which pillar breaks what never dies?
You can tell by the hourglass.
Mobius, the time streamer, a deceiver always. He betrayed the Circle, but believed he was serving a greater purpose. And Kain? He danced to Mobius's tune, then killed him for the melody. Time has a cruel sense of irony. He shaped the world with fevered hand, where stone could melt and air could stand. Sculpt the water to look like men, before this fire makes it flow again. Anacroth, the alchemist, he twisted the elements to his will, sculpting matter as though he were a god. But even gods fall. He raised the lifeless, yet could not rest, a soul enslaved within its flesh, where endings feed what lies beneath. Which pillar crowns the Lord of Sleep? Mortanius, my murderer, and yet not my true enemy. He bore the pillar of death, and in time, death consumed him. He raised Kain, gave him purpose, and set this entire tragedy in motion. And Kain, ungrateful to the last, repaid him with a blade. The cycle ends where it began, in blood and betrayal. You see now, don't you? The cost of bargain struck in darkness. Kain will not guide you. He will use you as he used us all. Still, you answered true. There may yet be hope in you. Go carefully, child.
I've completed Ariel's game. Now give me what I came for.
The true riddle begins to stir behind those eyes. A paradox. Fledgling is not a law. It is the defiance of one. A fracture where truth and lie walk hand in hand. I've seen such wounds open in the fabric of time. I do not understand them, but I suspect more than I should.
A fracture? One where Matthias might yet live? Tell me how to break time, as you once did.
When I struck down William the Just centuries ago, his blade clashed with mine. The same blade, across time, past and present, colliding in one impossible moment. The paradox was born not from movement, but from overlap. Two truths, mutually exclusive, yet momentarily the same.
Another riddle. If I could travel through time, I wouldn't need a paradox at all.
Your thoughts crawl where they should fly. A paradox is not conjured by motion alone. It need not arrive draped in the trappings of the future. The present drags the past behind it like a shadow. Remain still long enough, and time itself may rise to confront you, unbidden.
Always these half-truths. What is it you see, Kain? What lies beneath your suspicions? Why should I trust a word you say?
You shouldn't, yet here you are.
What are you doing?
Curious. I meant to strike you down, but the Reaver, it refused.
You really are the tyrant your reputation promised.
Tyrant? Champion?
Those are words for poets. I seek only what serves Nosgoth, and to achieve that, I do what must be done. You may be bound to my fate in ways neither of us yet grasp.
This bargain is hollow. I endured your trials, your posturing, your riddles, and all I receive is an attempted execution. I've earned more than this.
You want payment? Then take it.
You would give it to me?
Let us see what happens.
I don't understand. It calls to me, but there's something else. Something is screaming inside me. I can't take it.
Fascinating. A pity, but not a failure. You've seen more tonight than most glimpse in a lifetime, and yet the shape of it all still eludes you. We will meet again, that much I am sure. If time still bows to fate, it will choose the hour when you see a paradox for what it truly is. Until then, I have Sarafan to raise from their graves.
Now we're the man himself. Oh my god, the moves. The moves. Weird he doesn't have a double jump, and he doesn't have the glide. Sick. Ah, misstep. Oh, just upgrades in general, huh? Interesting. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end the episode here. From what I know, I don't think this game's that long, so we're going to try to break it up in a couple of parts. Thus far, it's interesting. It's definitely different. We're gonna just get this out of the way. It's definitely different. It's more arcadey, and what I mean by that is like it feels like an arcade cabinet that you're playing. I kind of dig the 8-bit vibe, but since all of the models while they're talking are pretty well rendered, I would have rather have had a 2.5D kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like a 3D models, but on a 2D platform. Because I mean, it's just better graphics, really. Voice actors, phenomenal. You can definitely tell the voice actor of Raziel is a little older, but it's awesome. The fact that we got to play Serapha and Raziel, we got to see moments that we didn't originally get to see. Them getting into Janos Uldren's like stronghold and going along the paths that Raziel had opened up for us. Being pursued, which I don't remember happening at all, but I guess it's a fun little gameplay thing. And of course, he's running around with the fire blade because that was the last forge you would have got, and that's the one in the time stream room that we get to see Raziel had. So to see him run around with that is really cool. And then it was like a word for word not a reimagining, but just a word for word thing of everybody where they're confronting Raziel and then him talking to Raziel before everything happened. I'm really curious if he could replay that battle and what happens if you win. I would imagine you'll lose anyway. But it's kind of interesting. The scrolls that you find that are reading, they're really interesting because it's like it's talking to you as if you don't know this series. And I guess that's fine if new people come and play this, which if this is your first Legacy of Kain game, wow. Not because, it's a bad game. It's fun thus far. There's a lot of dialogue, and the reading is a lot. I'm not much of a reader, as you could probably tell. But I don't know if I would start with this game. This game's definitely fine after you play them all. I would probably start with Legacy of Kain Blood Omen, because that's the most visually jarring and the most dated game, and that one itself would be kind of rough to get into. But it's such a strong foundation, especially since we just went through this like Pillars minigame, which weirdly enough, that was in 3D. I don't know why they decided to do it like that. It was kind of jarring just to switch over like that, but it was interesting. I liked it. I thought it was cool. And the fact that they went through all of the pillars, we got them all except for one I had to redo. Well, pretty good since the last time I had to run through them, okay? But thus far, really interesting. It's definitely more of the new character story than anybody else's. I mean, it was cool to go through the Raziel moments. Now we're going to play Kain and see him raise the Seraphan. So it's kind of nice to get this like side story of whatever she got going on, and then I don't want to call it. That's probably like the main story. All the side stories are like the things that we know but we didn't get to see. The Seraphan getting in the Yanos Aldrin, Kain resurrecting everybody. I can only imagine what's left. But with that, we're gonna hold off. Kain's a perfect place to hold off on because I know it's gonna make me excited to come back. But yeah, it's very fast paced, very interesting. I probably said that like 20 times, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to give it like a full on thing at the end. But as of right now, it's just fun to be back in this world. I don't know if I would have went this particular route, but it's something, and I'm okay with that. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, we will play more of this here real soon. Oh my god. Wake up, mouse. Come on, baby. Don't give up on me. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I want to say that this is like one of their first games that they made. I could be wrong about that, but feels clean, plays clean. The little like upgrade stuff, that's really cool. The kind of hidden walls and everything. I'm a huge Dark Souls fan, so if someone even whispers, hidden walls, I just love it. But yeah, I'd probably recommend this if you're a big fan of the series. I'd say it's the Legacy of Kain moments are phenomenal. I know it's all Legacy of Kain. Her moments, they're obviously a lot longer and they're a little more fleshed out. You could definitely tell it's like her game, and the rest of the stuff is kind of like cool fan service, is my vibe thus far. But I'm not complaining because we're getting to see some really cool sides of things. And it's cool to hear the original voice actors. Kain sounds phenomenal. Mobius sounds like he didn't age a day in his life. He really is a time streamer. Raziel definitely sounds a little old, but hey, happens to us all, and he still sounds fantastic. But alright, if you guys can't catch the live streams, go check out YouTube. I got the entire series over there. Whether it's Blood Omen 1, Blood Omen 2, Legacy, oh gosh, Soul Reaver 1, Soul Reaver 2, Defiance, we just wrapped up. I did one final episode so I could do all the, I could do the demo for Dark Prophecy and do all the bonus levels. So if you guys are interested in checking any of that out, go over to YouTube. I got it all over there. And I got a bunch of other cool stuff on YouTube. Check out the Instagram and TikTok, and stay tuned because after we wrap this up, we'll be hopping back to Fable finally to do Fable 1, 2, and 3 again, but evil runs. And then I got a bunch of other projects that we'll try to get in there while we can. But with that, be safe, be kind, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody.